Nic, welcome to Solomon Islands for the first ever OFC Futsal Women's Nations Cup. How exciting is it for you and the New Zealand team to be here?
Yeah, thank you for welcoming us. We are, of course, really excited to be here. For some of the team, it's been a long time sort of waiting for an OFC event, and then also, of course, the World Cup next year. So, yeah, everyone's excited, buzzing. It's a new experience for all, and yeah, we can't wait to get started.
There is, of course, that carrot of qualification for the first ever FIFA Women's Futsal World Cup. How much of a motivation will that be for your team?
So a huge motivation, of course, to qualify for that. I mean, incredible for the game, just in general, to have that pinnacle event. You know, it's such a massive piece of the puzzle, and so good to have there. And of course, for the players, it's the ultimate dream, right? To represent your country at a World Cup. So yeah, it's very much part of the motivations across the team.
We've seen the success of New Zealand's men's futsal side last year, winning the Nations Cup. How can this tournament really help the development of the women's game, do you think?
I think when you introduce this part of the pathway, it's a big step forward in terms of you always have players that are involved and want to commit, but then you introduce the pinnacle event and a pathway towards the pinnacle event. Of course, then you get more buy-in, more interest in the sport, more people want to play. Gets role models for the sport front and center. The people can watch the women's national team play at a major event, and that gets people excited too. So, yeah, it's an event like this is super important in so many ways for the development and growth of the sport. And I think just having idols and having people, senior female players that our younger generation can look up to is so important.
It's perhaps going to be a little bit difficult in terms of expectations with this being the first tournament of its kind, but do you have an idea of what you'll be facing over the next week?
This one was tricky to prepare for, of course. It is very unknown. We sort of sat down and thought, well, what can we expect? What was maybe the trends in the men's game? What are maybe some of the trends in the women's game outside of Oceania? And in a way, take kind of a best guess at what we think we might come up against. And I think we've got a pretty good plan in place. And yeah, we get to test that out tomorrow.
And finally, just a message to the New Zealand fans back home watching. What would the message be from yourself on behalf of the team?
Look, we'd love everyone's support. We hope everyone's back home cheering us on. Really, we'll be listening through the TV, of course, loud cheers. And the team they'll want to do well for everyone that's watching, and we hope we can entertain and score a few goals on the way.
Excellent. Well, good luck at the weekend for the rest of the week.
Thank you.